Why do you keep gaining and losing the same 10 pounds over and over again? Have you been riding that dieting train for far too long? You are constantly jumping from one fad diet to the next without any sustainable results. And right about now, you're probably thinking, when am I going to stick this landing, right? Well, in this video, I am going to share with you the 5 essential habits that I have implemented into my life that has allowed me to maintain and sustain an over 50-pound weight loss. My name is Gigi Hunt, and I am an RN turned health coach. I am a wife and mother of 2, and I released over 50 pounds sustainably using many of the same methods and techniques that I'm going to share with you throughout this video. My passion is to empower busy moms on their health and wellness journey and give them super simple tools that they can use to up-level their life. The number one question that I hear from moms often on this weight loss journey is, how can I make lasting changes to achieve weight loss that actually lasts, actually sticks? So I'm going to share with you the exact same 5 habits that I have adapted into my lifestyle to sustain an over 50-pound weight loss, and how you could use these same tools to implement into your own life and get similar results. So let's get right to it. The first habit is mindset habits. Now, this is more like a few habits stacked into one, but what it really looks like is, for me, my morning routine. Now, what you might be wondering, what are mindset habits? And mindset habits refers to the consistent thought patterns and attitudes that we cultivate that influence our behaviors, our emotions, our results. So for me, it's very important to start my day off on the right foot. This includes some prayers, some meditations, some affirmations, and some exercise. This is going to set the tone for my day so that I could be successful in whatever it is that I am trying to achieve that day. For you, it might look totally different. It doesn't matter. My point is that mindset is everything, and it should always be the first thing that you want to focus on when it comes to your weight loss journey. Now, just to share a little bit about my story, I remember when I first started this sustainable weight loss journey, my first thought was, and I quote because it's true, I'm ready to change my avatar. That's exactly what I said. And from there on, everything just started to fall into place. Now, I don't think that it's just like positive thinking that is going to get you to your goals, but just reframing and, reframing those limiting beliefs that might be still lingering from a pattern of failure, from a pattern of trying something and then not being successful. It's so important to dig deep into the root of why you're doing the behaviors that you're doing. Because at the end of the day, if you want to live a healthy life, you have to have healthy habits, and it has to start with your mindset. The second habit that I have implemented into my life that has made a significant difference is having an intermittent fasting schedule. Now, it's important to note that intermittent fasting is not a diet. It is simply a pattern of eating, one where you alternate between periods of eating and periods of not eating. There are so many amazing benefits to intermittent fasting, but the ones that have been the most beneficial for me has been, I have gained more clarity, more focus. Of course, I have lost weight and have been able to maintain it, but also it has helped my relationship with food, along with the next habit that I'm going to talk about. But just to talk about intermittent fasting, it's very simple, very easy. There are so many different methods and schedules that you can that you could integrate into your life. You have, the 16-8 method, you have the OMAD, you have the alternate day fasting 5-2 methods. I'm going to do a video later on talking about all of these different methods. But what I'm saying is, and the gist of it all is that it's very flexible, regardless of how busy or how intense your schedule might be. this is something that you will find super beneficial. Also, it helps with our circadian rhythm. We are creatures of habits and routines. I know that it might seem monotonous sometimes to do the same thing over and over again, but we thrive when we eat around the same time every day, and when we go to sleep around the same time every day, and when we wake up around the same time every day. It helps to relieve anxiety and stress, and it really helps put into perspective what our tasks and focus are for that day, so that we have more brain space to do the things and focus on the things that we actually have to do. The third habit, and one that has honestly, being quite transparent, has been the most challenging one for me to implement into my life due to having very poor and unhealthy eating patterns and habits, is mindful nutrition. Mindful nutrition is more about not just what you're eating, but the whole experience. It's about savoring each bite. It's about tuning into your body's signals for your hunger and your fullness cues, and making intentional choices that align with your health goals. Okay, so mindful nutrition is going to encourage you to engage with your food without feeling judgy and guilty. It's about balance. So I recommend that, you listen to your body when you're eating and eat until you're about 80% full. I also recommend having balancing your plates, eating healthy, nutritious foods 80% of the time, and 20% of the time you could indulge if that's what you want to do. And also just foster a more holistic, natural approach to what you're eating. Because oftentimes when you go on a diet, it's often a cycle of guilt. You eat something you're not supposed to, and then you feel guilty. Most of the time you're like, screw this, I'm giving up, and then you fall off the wagon, all of this. So being mindful with your nutrition is a great tool that I have found has made the most significant difference, along with my mindset, of course. But I really recommend looking into it. Being mindful with your nutrition is going to allow you the opportunity to not be obsessing and counting calories or giving up on your carbs completely, because ain't nobody got time for that, right? Habit number 4. So habit number 4 that I have implemented into my life made a great big difference. Even though I did lose around 35 pounds before I started implementing exercise into my life. However, to maintain weight loss, it's very important that you exercise. And now when I talk about exercise, I don't mean you have to spend bunch of hours at the gym working out. It's all about intentional movement and moving your body and doing activities that you enjoy that are going to speed up your heart rate. It could be weightlifting. It could be, for instance, I use an app and I work out no more than like 15 minutes per day. And that's it. That's enough exercise for me. I have found that it's very doable. I have found that I am able to get amazing benefits physically and mentally from it. So I really recommend looking into what kind of exercises you like, what you find fun and enjoyable, and implementing an intentional movement routine into your life. This is an important habit to stick to because it's going to improve the quality of your life, especially as you age. Lastly, and definitely not least, the next habit is sleep and rest. Now, it's very important to prioritize your sleep and your rest periods when it comes to weight loss. Oftentimes you find that you're struggling to lose the weight or keep the weight off because you're so stressed out and you're so lacking sleep that it's affecting your hormone levels. When you sleep, a lot of processes happen in your body, which, by the way, I just found out a few weeks ago that when you are sleeping, your brain is detoxing. So this is a very important process, and this is going to help in your overall health, but definitely in your weight loss endeavors. So prioritizing your sleep, this could look like making a bedtime routine. This could look like making sure that your bedtime routine entails digital detox, because oftentimes we spend so much time on our phones. We don't want our phones to be the last thing that we're seeing right before bed, because that's definitely going to impact the quality of our sleep. So bedtime routine, prioritizing rest, having rest periods. I know that we're super busy as moms. We got so much going on, but it's so important to prioritize time that you're just resting, hanging out with the family, and just being and existing and enjoying and just being grateful and in gratitude for all that you have and that you possess. Because if you're not enjoying and feeling grateful for it, what's the point, right? So there you have it, the exact 5 habits that I have implemented into my life to sustain my weight loss. I hope that this video empowers you. I hope that it motivates you, and I hope that it is something useful that you could use on your own weight loss journey. If you're ready to like hop off of that dieting train, I really encourage you to look into maintaining and sustaining some healthy habits and routine into your life that's going to support the life that you want to live. If you want a healthy body, you have to have healthy habits. No way around it, seriously. I am incredibly grateful for your presence here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. If any part of this resonated with you, I'm eager to hear from you. Leave me a comment, share your thoughts. If any questions, give me any questions that you have in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if it resonates and it's something that you feel is going to be useful for you. And that way you can get updates when I upload new videos. So your support means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm wishing you the best on your weight loss and health journey. And remember, soon as you change your mind, you can start changing your life.